So
Oh, I was about
we're
to take a
starting
drink.
having an arguments
I didn't get a drink
because
break.
every time I speak to
Excuse
him
me.
or say to him like, um, if the time comes that you're going back to Canada without me, I can understand. My point is, I'll be more considerate, and I'm talking to him in a nice way, and I say, I can understand if you go back first in Canada with your son because it's not easy that we need more money, and I even told him that I can go back to Hong Kong and plan my travel from Hong Kong to Canada because my reason why I work in Hong Kong is I want to go in Canada. And the first and the easiest, not that easy, the stepping stone going to Canada, you need to work in Hong Kong. That's it. That's our that's my plan before I met him. I really am planning to go in Canada before I meet him. That's why I work in Hong Kong, and I choose a job which is a childcare because that's one of the most um, you know you know
Rewarding?
no most of the
Lucrative?
Filipina, yeah, the Filipina who work in Canada, they are nannies or
Oh yeah,
childcare.
it's a
Yes.
common
Yes,
type job.
common, yeah. So that's my reason before. And then like, you like LDR? Like, I don't like being in LDR, but
Did you
when
just make fun of me?
but no.
I have a deeper voice.
But in our situation, since his son doesn't like here in the Philippines, that's why I be more considerate. Like, okay, for the sake of your son, you can go first with him back to Canada and I'll follow. But he doesn't like that. Then, okay, you don't
I
like that?
traveled
Okay.
all the way around the world to come to her. And I said,
Because
when we
there
get
is
together, I do
also
not want to leave
there's
each other.
also some circumstances that we need to be more considerate. Yeah. You know what we mean, guys? Yeah. Because traveling is not easy, especially if you're with someone, and for me, it's okay if I'm alone, but he's with his son. So it's not easy. So I'm just trying to be more considerate. Excuse me.
Gracious.
Gracious.
She burped on camera. Gracious.
Sorry.
No, my
So,
point is, I think I came all this way to be with you, and I said in long distance relationship (LDR) that if we're coming to be together, I'd just rather take you back home if that's the way we're going to go. If we're coming back to Canada, I'd rather just go together, not separate. So I just want to be separate. I don't think that's a great relationship to separate yourself.
yeah, I
I
know.
don't think that's
I know
good.
your point, but I also said that if whatever comes in the future, I can understand. That's my point. I can understand. I don't even say, okay, go right away, leave me behind. Sorry.
Abuse,
Sorry.
abuse. You saw it on camera. Ravi Tofu. Did you see it? I'm kidding, okay?
I'm sorry.
Before someone does something
I'm not
weird.
saying like
It's a
that.
joke.
So,
She didn't mean to
it's
hit me.
yeah, sorry,
Did you?
sorry, sorry. So it's like that. That's one of our, sometimes it turns into tampo-tampo.
Oh, speaking of Tampa, I think we'll name this one She Hit Me Just Now. My Filipina hit me. Watch live. My Filipina hit me. That'll be a good tag.
Yeah, I hit you. I hit you hard.
Oh my oil.
But we don't
Oh.
have, guys, we don't have extreme tampo-tampo.
She doesn't. She's
Um,
so wonderful. She really is. She
the,
really is wonderful.
yeah, they said that extreme is not good. Of course, if you're too, your tampo is too extreme. It's extreme already.
You know what the problem is when she has tampo? Me, because I make her sit down and we talk. So I'm her problem. She wants to
And
get angry, and I say,
it's
sit down, let's talk. No, sit down, sit down.
it's so hard
So her
to
problem is
speak
me.
in
I'm her
English
problem.
that like because I need to think what's the best
Yeah, that's a good
word
point.
that I want to say because I don't want to hurt his feelings because he is more particular
Why not? You just hurt my
in
lip.
his grammar. Like, oh my goodness. So I just
I am so perfect in my grammar. Oh, my grammar was like an old woman when I last remember her. But my grammar was a nice lady. Oh, you mean grammar?
grammar, not grandma.
See, I'm not very good at grammar.
So he's
joking.
really particular into every words that comes out of my mouth. Like I'm not. I didn't mean like that way, but my understanding is like this. Blah 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 blah.
Okay,
So
can I give an
until
example? We can cut this out if you really don't want me to say
okay.
it. Honestly, we can't cut it out. But
No, just
at first when
continue.
we met, we can't cut it out. But first when we met, you used to call me at times, a couple of times when you were a little angry at me. You said I was very cold-hearted. You told me I was a cold-hearted person. So has that feeling changed? Do you still think I'm a
Yeah,
cold-hearted
when
person?
we are in Davao, I told him that he's a cold-hearted person.
Am I still
But
that way, or just that you didn't really know me?
My understanding is different. Like because sometimes I feel like when you are when you make tampo,
When I make it.
yeah,
This is
when you
funny.
have tampo, yeah, when you have tampo, like you're so serious like this. You don't even talk.
But I did
And
explain I was just thinking about things, right? And that's
yeah.
what she got. She told me I was cold-hearted.
Yeah. So I told him like that.
So
But
do you still think I'm
it's
cold-hearted? That's the question.
just like for example, guys, I told him that are you stalking me? Like it's offensive. So me it's not. So
Yeah, she said
yeah,
that,
you
and I
need
said
to
no,
you
and
need
she's
to
just joking
understand.
with that term,
Yeah.
right?
So you need to understand. Like I told him that my English is only basic. I'm not in the even intermediate. I don't pass that. Yeah,
Not
that
true. She's
level
very
of
good at English.
English. So yeah. So sometimes if we have tampo,
We. Now it's we. It was me. Now it's we.
yeah, we because I make tampo also. But
You haven't answered my
since
question.
what?
Do you still think I'm cold-hearted?
No.
Okay.
You're not a cold-hearted. It's
See?
not. I
Nice.
didn't mean that.
She
I
didn't mean
didn't
it.
mean that because cold-hearted for
So
me
what-
is like, it's not offensive to me.
See, I really wasn't being cold.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about things like if she was like a little angry at me at the time, and I was trying to understand and think about things. I was thinking about, and then I have the serious look because I'm thinking about things, and maybe I wasn't answering her right away because I was just thinking, and like kind of like in a dazed thinking. I wasn't trying to be cold-hearted either. I was just thinking about everything, and so she misunderstood. This is why it's good to spend time together, because at the beginning she thought that, but now she understands differently, and I'm trying as well to present myself not as much like that. At least I try. So it's good to have the extra time to spend together. So even though you've met on LDR, of course you're the same person, but it's nice to have that extra time to spend together so you can see
talk.
how you react to each other and improve on that, because that's what you want to do in a relationship, is improve
Yeah.
on that. So with the time, it gives you that opportunity to either see improvement or see it go south.
Yeah.
Like,
But I can say that we're improving.
oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
all I see is improvement.
Yes.
I just love you more.
They
You're
said
so
that.
much really
Did you
kind
know?
to me all the time.
Because a few days ago he said, flying saucer.
I said, "Do you believe in UFOs?" Because so, when you get married, you might with the flying saucers.
Yeah, I believe that.
It's an old joke.
Yeah,
Ah.
but I believe that because it happens, but not in my family.
Someone
It's
come up here to someone
Yeah,
building
flying saucer.
something or banging on something.
yeah, they're
Ah.
really noisy. So I believe in flying saucer.
So in conclusion of this video, Are we mad at each other?
Yeah. Like, if you have
No.
extreme tampo, you need to talk. You need to talk, talk, and think if your relationship is really worth fighting for. If you're Filipino or you're foreigner, can it's okay with them that you don't talk for 3 days or more than a week. Just break up. Yeah,
Filipina's advice. Break
break
up.
up.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
another tagline for this video.
Because if you can like if you don't talk for more than 3 days or more than a week,
Oh my goodness.
ish,
What's
what's
that?
the point of living together, right? What's the point of having a relationship? So it's not good
I'm of the opinion that you
because
shouldn't even have to argue. That's
because
my
it
opinion.
might, like, in 3 days or a week, you might find someone. Yeah, like, okay, this guy is that 3 days of separation.
A long time for you to consider someone else.
Yeah, maybe you can think, oh, I think I need to change partner. Yeah, something like
And
that.
this guy on Facebook seems so nice to me. He's always back and forth, always talking nice and makes me laugh. Oh, I'm thinking about him now.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't
Yeah,
have
if you
Facebook.
don't.
Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, I have. If you
Our
don't,
guys like that
if you
sometimes.
don't talk 3 days or one week, yeah, you
st-
might think
you
like
start
that.
considering these other guys sometimes.
Yeah.
You do?
No,
You said yeah.
don't make me an example because I don't do that.
See, I'm getting her riled up now. We'll turn off the camera. It's Tumpo time.
He said that he's a bit scared of me when
You get serious sometimes.
when I
All
get
of a sudden, like a
serious.
light switch. Now I'm serious. Bring me the string. It's in the cupboard.
I say please.
Okay, dear.
No.
I'm coming. Calm down.
No. Yeah, so yeah. So that's only my opinion. Because like you can consider, we don't even talk for a while and it's okay with him. So I guess something like that. Someone might interested. Yeah. What do you
Yeah,
think?
but the bad thing for me and the good thing for you is I'm not on social media to consider anyone, but you're on social media all the time, so that's bad for me and good for you.
No, because I am more matured enough to do that, and I don't want that kind of relationship.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I've
you
learned
reap what you sow.
I've learned to know she's a woman of her word, and that helps me a lot sometimes. Like, during the times when maybe we're thinking about something in different ways, and I'm thinking and she's thinking, and we're both quiet. I always remind myself of things she's told me before. I will always love you, Mom. I will never leave you, Mom. And things like that. And her previous words always comfort me because I know she's a woman of her word.
Yeah, and thank you. I'm so blessed and grateful that I meet a great man.
And when I find him, I'm going to punch him in the nose. But in the meantime, she got me.
So
God bless you.
guys, that's it for today's video.
Our website.
Yes, beautifulpipelove.com.
It's Wendy, so you may not have heard that.
Beautifulpipelove.com.
Check it out.
God bless everyone.